Hi guys, it's Bogdan here from System Traders. In today's video, we're going to be doing the first episode of a series of on-request backtesting. This is just based on indicators, and today we're going to look at the RSI. This request came from Tudor, and he's keen to find out if he can trade a short-only strategy using the RSI on Natgas. So the strategy would go short whenever the RSI crosses under the upper threshold, and it would close the trade whenever it goes above the lower threshold. Example of going short would be here on the 7th of November of 2014, and the trade would close down here. We also have similar examples where you could clearly tell if we went short on the 22nd of June of 2016, we'd be in the trade for a long time, and it would only close on the 24th of February 2017. This would probably close at a loss because it was a clear uptrend. We're using Zoro Trader, and now let's have a look at the results of a short-only strategy on Natgas using the RSI and its default lookback period of 14 periods. So as you can tell, it went short here, and the short only closed a couple of months later at a loss. This was an uptrend. This was, for instance, a good example where it went short and it locked in the profit, even though it had a massive drawdown, as we can see around here. Another good example of a short was this one, even though it immediately almost went into a drawdown because the uptrend sort of continued here. Now let's have a look at the actual results. Looking at the results, we can see the characteristics of a mean reverting strategy. Everyone's bragging on the internet with a lot of winning trades. This one, for instance, got a 62.5% win rate. It doesn't mean anything though. In reality, it's only made 60% year on year, with a standard deviation, which is the measure of risk we normally look at, of 63.69%. Just to put that into perspective, this is in one standard deviation. If you wanted to have a realistic view of what the instrument can do, then you'd probably have to multiply that by 3. So you'd end up with a 190% standard deviation over the course of a year. So if you've got 100% of your capital in it, you might end it up with 90% below. So that's a margin call. As you can see, in 2016, it's lost 65%. Afterwards, you could argue that the behavior of the instruments changed, but you can see you've got massive losses here. For instance, November 2018, 80% loss, then obviously an 89% win, but you'd probably be done with the strategy by then. Also, looking at the time in a drawdown, you'll see that you would be 95% of the time underwater, which is not very easy to stomach. So overall, also considering the fact that the number of trades is only 8, it's like 1 trade a year. This is not necessarily statistically relevant, so it's not something that I would consider trading in this shape. Obviously, the RSI's got some predictive capabilities every here and there, but the strategy is not stable enough or doesn't have enough statistical relevance to be worth looking at. We at System Traders are a group of passionate developers and traders with a combined experience of 10 years in the development of trading systems. Besides trading our own strategies on our own portfolios, we are developing bespoke strategies. Although it seems simple, building, testing and running a strategy is not easy. The only way to be able to successfully run it is to know what to expect from it in the future. We can help you backtest, develop, and run your own strategy on stocks, forex, and futures. Feel free to get in touch for a quote on developing your system. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. We are happy to run a backtest for an indicator of your choice for free if you just leave us a comment with the name of the indicator, instrument, and the lookback period.